Hey, what's going on, people? So I've been avoiding trying to make this video, but this is a channel update. There are some things that have happened recently in my personal life that is changing the way that I am now going to proceed with making videos in the future. When I first started my YouTube channel, or really trying to attempt to make videos, it was in a weird transition period of my life where I was transferring from a community college to a university, and I had finished all of my required units at the community college in the fall semester, and so between spring and the next year, I had a lot of free time. And so I had always been interested in making content, so this was my go at it. And I wanted to see how far I can grow between February and September. Well, now it is October, and I'm well into the first few weeks of my first year at a university, and it's hard. It's very different, and it's a lot more challenging than I had anticipated. So much so that I have to really think about how I approach going about my personal time when it is available. And I kind of want to talk about these challenges. See, the most noteworthy challenge about all of this is that the community college that I went to was on a semester system, meaning that it was about 17 weeks. It was from August to December as for the fall semester, and then January to May in the spring semester. Well, at the university level, it's different. They have a quarter system where it's 10 weeks. And so fall is from September to December. Winter is from January to spring break, which is in March or April. I'm not sure yet. Spring is from after spring break to June, I believe, and that's it. And so with that, everything is cut in half, but the information is still there, and so they throw it at you so much harder and so much faster. And I've already made the mistake of thinking that I can go ahead and take it easy and watch anime. I went back and I finished Dragon Ball in Japanese, and I started Dragon Ball Z in Japanese, and I wanted to go ahead and write about Goku versus Piccolo in the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai, and I wanted to write about Goku and Piccolo in Raditz, and how it all just kind of comes together and it feels very organic. Well, just last week on Friday, I showed up to class thinking that we were going to be doing a reading assignment and in class and then writing about it. It turns out that reading assignment was 20 pages that I had to have read before coming to class. And then Monday, I had another reading assignment, and then Wednesday it's another reading assignment. It's just 3 reading assignments and 3 in-class essays written back to back, and that's overwhelming. Next Friday I have a paper for a novel that I've been having to read, and I'm like a quarter through the novel. Anyways, it's a bunch of work. And so I had to go ahead and focus on that. Prior to even making the Boku no Hero video, which was something that I made at the moment that I had watched the that tournament arc, I was working on other scripts for other projects that are now currently on hold. And it seems like they're going to be on hold for the foreseeable future, because the way I write is that the way I work on these videos is that I strictly work on them from home. I live in a reasonably distant commute from my school, and my grandma has allowed me to stay at her house temporarily to ease that commute. My computer at home is a desktop, so I can't exactly just take that down there or take it with me to school to work on videos on my free time. It has to be at home, and I've only been home 2 days out of the week in the past 2 weeks. It's been a challenge trying to figure this out. And then I have a Chromebook, which, if you guys know anything about Chromebooks, is that they are known for not having power. So as soon as I try to download or I try to edit, or I don't even know if there is a video editing software. When I first started editing raw photos, when I picked up photography, my Chromebook was crashing constantly because it just couldn't handle the raw the raw images, so I can't imagine it being even easier on videos. With all of that said though, I want to go ahead and talk about how I plan to move forward for the foreseeable future as far as doing YouTube, because I don't want to go away, I don't want to quit, but I definitely want to change the approach of how I go about it. At first, I wanted to get to a point where I can make videos frequently enough that I can start to ride the YouTube algorithm. But at this point, it feels very pointless to try and do that, just because everybody's being hurt by YouTube and these big corporations that are getting love, and the small creators are just being given the shaft. I think that from here on out, I'm just going to treat YouTube and my videos as a passion project. I'm only going to upload when I have something that I really want to talk about, or something that I really feel that I care about sharing. I mean, it really sounds ridiculous that I'm making a channel update video when I'm such a small channel that I haven't even passed the 100 sub threshold. But I feel like it is necessary for the people who are here subscribing, and then they see that I was like, well, this guy hasn't uploaded, or why isn't he uploading? Well, it's because of life and school. But I don't want to go away, guys. I don't want to quit. So I'm going to just work on it when I can, when I have something that I want to talk about. For those of you guys who have supported me up until this time, I really appreciate it. Thanks for subscribing. I like to think that you guys all did it on your own, because I've made it a point to not say subscribe to the channel at the end of any of the videos. I just like to end with thanks for watching. I think that my conclusions are kind of crappy in that sense, where I just, like, as soon as I'm done talking, I just want to get going. For those of you guys who have subscribed, thanks a lot. You guys did it on your own, and I really appreciate that. It means a lot, seriously. And I've noticed that I've even gained a few subscribers since my My Hero Academia video, and my Malcolm video from like the first month of trying to make videos is getting a lot of traction. Some positive, some negative. It's all good. If you guys subscribe because of that video, I'm sorry that I don't have more content like that, but I would really like to get to the point where I do make more content like that. I just don't know how soon I can get that out for you guys. But if you guys stick around, thanks for watching.